Hi, class. One of the best things that you can do to prepare yourself for the quizzes that you're going to be taking for points is to go through all the problems that are at the end of each chapter here in the MenQ textbook. I've decided to put together this little video to review just a couple of these from chapter 2. So I think the best thing to do if I were going to give advice on studying would be to take a second, answer all of those on your own, and then compare your responses with the responses that I have here, and that'll be a good way to sort of test your understanding before you get to the quiz. All right, so the two questions here that I'm going to look at are questions 5 and 6 from page 36 of the MenQ textbook. On question number 5, the topic that we're thinking about is this distinction between microeconomics and macroeconomics. This is a really common question, and I think a pretty straightforward thing to understand. The key thing that's going to separate these two fields of study is whether or not it's an issue related to the broader economy overall, which of course would be related to macroeconomics, or if it's an issue that's based more off of a specific individual, right? An individual business, an individual consumer, or an individual market. That's going to be an application in microeconomics, and you're going to see more of that throughout this class, of course. So let's go through and classify these then. The first one here, this is question number 5 on page 36. The statement is a family's decision about how much income to save. Because it's talking about one specific family there rather than savings rates overall, I'd say that that's more of an application with microeconomics. B reads the effects of government regulations on auto emissions. Again, because we're talking about a specific market here, a specific application, the extent to which people are driving and emitting pollution, that's more of an application in microeconomics. C, this one's going to sound a little bit different. The impact of higher national saving on economic growth. See that there's a focus on, it's got that word national, we're talking about economic growth overall. That's an indication that this is a macroeconomic sort of a problem or issue. D reads a firm's decision of how many workers to hire. That's micro, because we're talking about one firm. Finally, here, E is the relationship between the inflation rate and changes in the quantity of money. These are talking about general features of our overall economy, and as a consequence, macroeconomics.